Surprise, folks! I am actually going to come today and share with my YouTube friends and family, my design team friends and family, and my Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations Facebook group. I'm going to surprise all of you folks with a fun Valentine card tutorial. Now, this card has been done, but it's been a few years since I've seen a video on it, and I've been asked to do a tutorial, so here I go. Bear with me, folks. You know I'm not good at these. So this is the card we're going to create. It is a tri-fold, or a triple heart easel is what it is called. So this one folds under this one folds behind this one, and this one folds behind this one to create this effect. And when you close it, it closes just like a heart. Now this one is not decorated, obviously, because I'm going to show you how to make this. What I've used is these stacked stitched heart dies. And to be honest, I think they're memory box. I do not remember. It could be Lawn Fawn too. It's been a while. And because I don't keep my packaging, sorry, I don't remember. But we're going to start off by showing you how we do this. Last year when I did these and the year before, I actually used, folks, no joke, I used cookie cutter stencils from Dollar Tree because it did not have a machine. This is how we start off. We are going to start off with a solid piece of 8x11 cardstock, and we're going to fold it this direction. Then we are going to take our cutter and we are going to cut 4 1/4. So basically 4 1/4. Let's go in here and go 4 1/4. Cut a piece off, then cut the next one at 4 inches, and you're going to use all 3 pieces. So you're going to have 4 1/4, 4 inches, and then this itty bitty guy. This will be for the third heart. So that's all you got to do to cut the paper. Then you're going to take your dies and you're going to stack them. So I'm going to take the 3 dies that I'm using. I will not be cutting in this video because I pre-cut everything, so you do not have to sit and watch me cut. You're going to take this one, and you're going to place it just like that and washi it down and cut it out. Okay? You're going to do the same thing with the next stitched heart die. This is the next one down. Now, keep in mind, you don't have to use dies. You can use stencils. You can do these by hand, however you see fit, but you need them to have these open like that so the card bases will actually open. And then you're going to take your smallest heart die, if I can get it up, and do the same thing with the very bottom one. So I will show you what they look like cut out because I have pre-cut them out and ink stained them just to keep this video as short as possible. I like to keep the tutorial video short and keep my stuff kind of already pre-done. So here's this heart already cut out, and when you open it, it opens like this. Okay, so we have the medium, the small, the medium, and the large right here. Small, medium, and large. Now, next step to this is you want to take this card base. Excuse my hands, folks. You know I clean houses. You want to take from the top flap up, and you want to fold up to where that point matches the crease, and then you want to crease it down, okay? You can score these with your bone folder too, but you want to crease it down just like that, okay? And you want to do that to all 3 of these. So go ahead and fold and crease. Sorry, I have ink distress all these too, so that everything is already ink distressed and pre-cut. Okay. So now that these are all scored and folded, they are ready to be decorated. Now I'm going to take my fancy art glitter glue, which, you know, Tamara just so graciously gifted me, which is awesome. So then what you need to do is you need to cut out the same heart in solid pattern paper. I decided to go with this beautiful shabby chic paper from my design team because it is kind of Valentine-y. So where you did the score line, you only want to glue from here down to the bottom of the tip. Just glue there. You do not want to glue any of the rest of the card. And you want to match this up to that. Of course, you want to match it up really well, so when you close it, you don't see any of the card. So when you open it up, it does this. See how it does that, folks? So it gives that easel effect. Now I have picked a beautiful blue piece for this one. And then I picked a brown and a pinky one for the bottom one. But I think I'm going to do the pinky one for the bottom one, just because it's so pretty. So you're going to match this one up as well. And this glue, you better hurry, because it glues quick. It's good, good, good glue. So then here's your medium one. And then this one, I'm going to go ahead and do this beautiful pink one, because that dusty rose, it's just so pretty. We will be decorating this one, and then I will show how it's, you know, how I decorate it, or how I've planned to decorate this, I should say, because everybody decorates different. Okay, glue it down. Now you have the third. Now, before you put them together, you kind of want to decorate them a little, but you do not have to. What I like to do is I actually like to take and edge the insides, which I didn't kind of do to this one, but that's okay because it won't matter. I might take a little ink distress to it later. But for the sake of the video, we're going to keep it pretty simple. So now what we do is we take this medium one that we're going to put inside of this one. And what I like to do is I like to make sure that, I like to see where it's going to fold so I can make sure it stays and sets. So I like to make it to where it's kind of close up top. There we go. So you want to take this and glue the bottom, all of the bottom, except for the very tips of those hearts on the front. I'm going to glue the bottom, and you don't really need a lot of glue either, so it's kind of nice. So then we take this one, and we're going to go a little high up there and glue that center baby down. So when we open it up, it has a base to sit up on. See how it sits up on that little pedestal right there in the crease of the bottom heart? See how it creases right into there? We want it to do that. And once all the pieces are in, and it may not stay sometimes. Sometimes it has a hard time staying, but I might be able to fix that. Okay, so then we open this one up and we do the next one, which is so much fun. These are so pretty. I really like making these a lot, actually. So we're going to glue this one in as well. And of course, let's center that one, just like that. Now we have the bottom base. The bottom base is what's going to be popped up on foam because we kind of needed to give it a little bit of a leverage. And I'm just looking for my foam. There it is. So we're going to pop up the itty bitty tiny small one and pop that baby up on some foam so it'll sit up really nice and pretty, which I can decorate at the end as well, which I'm really excited about. And here's this one. So then we're going to open up this little baby right here and we're going to stick this one right in there, just like that. So this one pops up behind that. See how it pops up behind that? And then this one pops up behind that one. And then this one pops up behind that one. So when you look at them all, they're all popped up. And of course, I had this issue last time too with the other one, so I put my glue bottle behind it because for some strange reason, it didn't want to lay right. Oh, there we go. All right, do you see how it pops up, you guys? Is that not gorgeous? So let's go ahead and decorate this, which is I'm really excited to do because I don't normally get to decorate these, so this time I do, and I'm really excited. So I have decided to use some of the pieces of my design team. I really love that it says you are wonderful in every way. Now it is a two-piece, so I am going to remove it. I am going to ink distress just a little bit. I know it's tedious to watch that, but it was something I kind of didn't anticipate, actually. I knew I could build the base, but I wanted to show you how I did the rest of this. So, okay. So, we're going to go ahead and close this card now so I can get to the front. And I think I wanted to add a little something for dimension, like that guy, and maybe this beautiful frame like this. And then I thought I'd pop up this piece above it. I think I love this idea. So let's go ahead and glue this itty bitty frame down. Thank God for art glitter glue and this beautiful tip because best glue ever. And it really does its job. I tell you, okay, so she just gave me this glue and I'm going to tell you I must have made probably 5 different design team huge projects. Not just 5 cards. I think I've made like 17 cards. I've made, oh gosh, I don't know. I've made quite a bit. Okay, so I put this down. I think it's really pretty just as a little added dimension. I'm going to go ahead and glue just the centers of this frame down, which is all it's going to allow. I'm going to put the frame just like that. I'm going to ink distress this and I'm going to pop this up with pop dots, I believe. So it just gives a little bit more. And then I'm going to add some flowers and the really pretty I love you sentiment. And it's going to be just gorgeous when this is all done. I really do love this triple heart easel card. When I saw this, it was on like, and the girl that showed it, believe it or not, actually did it with stencils, just like I was saying. Isn't that beautiful? So let's put a flower. Let's see, do I want to do a big flower? You won't see that when it's all popped up, but you do in the card though. That's a good idea. Let's see if that helps it sit up too. So let's see if that'll help it pop itself up in such a way where it'll pop itself up. Or will it make it lay down further? Oh, it might make it lay down further. I still like it though. I think the flower should be put on the front, just like that. But maybe a smaller flower, just like this little one. I think the little one would be pretty. Let's do a little guy. Or a lighter little guy. See, I can't ever make up my mind. Ooh, I like this one. I found one. So I'm going to use some more of the art glitter glue. And we're going to put this flower just right there. Isn't that gorgeous? Just a little bit of popped up color there. Now, this little heart, I went ahead and pre-die cut out just another smaller heart that we can just border that with. Just for a little bit of something. I never really decorate the center heart as much as I do the bottom one and the top one. So I always like to kind of keep them, oh goodness, didn't want to stay down. I always like to keep them a little bit kind of plain as well, because I kind of like them to be, so you pay attention to the sentiments, you know. There we go. Okay, so far you can still see part of the sentiment, which I like. Okay, so now the bottom piece. I say we do my little piece that I loved right here that says, love always, miss you, love always. I kind of like the idea of this one that says, I love you. And I know that it is round, but I think we can make this one work. Excuse me, folks, I still have that terrible cough from when I was sick. I know it's terrible. I really don't like it. I think this one just should say I love you on this bottom one, just like that. And that's exactly what I will do. And I think I'm going to put just glue on that one. I was going to pop it up, but I think it's already thick because of that flower. So I think I'm just going to put the I love you right there. Oh my gosh, look how stinking cute this is. So now it all folds into itself. If I can make it stay. Look how cute this is, you guys. Oh, there we go. Look how adorable this is. So you've got the I love you that fits behind there. You got this beautiful heart that fits behind there and that says you are wonderful in every way. And I just love how it sits. Isn't that gorgeous, you guys? So much fun, right? So definitely play around with them, because sometimes, like I said, if you don't put this one in just right, it won't sit between that. And I think what my problem is that this paper is glossy, so it slides. But a lot of my other ones, I had issues and then I didn't, so it just depended on the card. But this one wanted to stay for a minute and then it didn't, and then it did, and then it didn't. I think it's just because it's glossy, like I said. So definitely try to make some of these, folks. I'd love to see some of your creations with your triple heart cards, triple easel heart cards. They are so gorgeous and so much fun to do. And I'm fiddling because, you know, I'm trying to make them stay up. But I love that. Even if you just left it like that, you don't even have to tuck the bottom one under that heart. You can leave it just like that. And they do actually sit up. So if they weren't so stinkerish on me today, we wouldn't be having this problem. I think maybe if I fold it again, it'll stay up. Yeah, it's not staying up for me today, folks. Sorry, but it does stay up. You'd have to fiddle with it. It's been a while since I've done a couple heart ones, so thanks for watching, folks, to watch this tutorial. I really hope I get to see some of your easel cards. These are a lot of fun. They really are pretty to hand out. My grandmas loved them last year, and I do plan on making quite a few more. I will just improvise a little. Thanks for watching, folks, and have a blessed day.